Good morning, viewers. Welcome to Consumer Shorthand Classes. The court observes and holds that a natural guardian need not require to seek appointment as guardian for permission to sell the property. All that is required by a natural guardian under Section 8(2) of the Act is only a permission to sell the immovable property of the minors, and fruitful reliance is placed upon the judgment passed by the Honorable High Court of Madras C. Mahema and another versus E.K. Murthy and another. On the above parameters, this court observes that the petitioner is the biological father of the subject minors, and he, being a natural guardian, has natural bond of love, affection, and due care towards the minors. The unfortunate experience of the death of petitioner's wife and subject minor's mother at a young age has apparently brought the petitioner at a cusp of life, and being burdened with a unique position to shoulder the daily upbringing, caregiving, and to fend all responsibilities and challenges for the subject minors, keeping in view the mandate of Section 8 of the Hindu Minority Adoption and Guardianship Act 1956. Father is natural guardian, and he need not seek his appointment as a guardian in person of the minor children. However, for the purpose of the guardian of the property, share, title, and interests of the subject minors, this court deems appropriate to find and hold that the petitioner herein, father of the subject minors, is the best suited guardian, and such an appointment and a declaration as a guardian would be in the best interest and welfare of the minors. This court observes that the petitioner has not only clearly called out the ingredients of Section 29 of the Words Act, but also has a favorable case to seek permission, as the petitioner has portrayed the case of necessity in the peculiar facts and circumstances, and the grant of permission to sell the subject property would be for an evident advantage to the subject minors. Accordingly, the court orders that the petitioner be appointed as the guardian of the subject property of the subject minors. The petitioner is also granted permission to sell the 1/3 share of the subject minors in the subject properties. Let a guardianship certificate in Form F be issued in favor of the petitioner, namely Lalit Kumar, and the petitioner's attention be drawn particularly to the provisions of sections 26 to 29, 32, 36, 44, and 45 of the Words Act. The guardianship certificate shall be issued subject to filing of a indemnity bond in terms of Section 34A of the Words Act, read with Rule 53 of hereinafter the rules, in the sum of rupees 15 lakhs 28,800, rupees 15 lakhs 28,800 only, which is computed as 1/3 of the valuation of the subject property, along with one surety of the like amount. The bond shall be in Form D annexed to the said rules. In view of Section 34B of the Words Act, the petitioner is further directed to deliver to the court within 6 months from this date a statement of the immovable property belonging to the subject minors, words of the money received by the petitioner upon completion of the sale of the share of the subject minors, which he would receive on their behalf up to the date of delivering the statement. The bond shall, to the extent possible, be in Form E annexed to the said rules. Let the sale proceeds of the subject property to an extent of 1/3 share of the total sale consideration as a share of the subject minors be deposited as a fixed deposit receipt (FDR) in a nationalized bank until the subject minors attain their respective age of majority. The same shall be done under intimation to this court, and the certified copy of the sale documents along with certified copy of FDR by the bank shall be placed in court within 2 weeks from the date of the sale deed and completion of sale transaction. However, under no circumstances this order shall be construed as an expression of opinion on the title of the minors over the subject property. This court deems it necessary to direct the guardian pensioner herein that in case there is no bank account of the subject minors, to open a bank account with the nationalized bank closest to their place of residence or at State Bank of India, Dwarka Courts Complex, Sector 10, Dwarka, Delhi, and the name of the subject minors through the guardian for current expenses of the ward's maintenance and also for investment of surplus money, if any. In order to enable the opening of a bank account in the name of the subject minors through the guardian, let an attested copy of the guardianship certificate be also supplied to the petitioner for compliance and necessary action. The petition is disposed of in above terms. File be consigned to record room only after due compliance and necessary action as per rules.